Hello YouTube, and welcome to my review of 360 Blue by Perry Ellis. It's going to be similar to a lot of my other reviews. I'm going to try and make it short and sweet, so let's get on to the review real quick. Here's the bottle, Perry Ellis Blue. Very similar to a lot of their other Perry Ellis lines, the other fragrances that they have. It's got the Perry Ellis at the top, standard bottle. Standard sprayer as well. Look on the bottom, it's got the serial number and all that good stuff on it. It's a little bit hard to see just because of the tint of the bottle, but it's there. It's there. That being said, this cologne was released in 2005. I purchased this cologne, I think around 2008 or 9. So I've had it for a while. I've only used about this much of it, and for reasons that I'll get to pretty soon. You can buy this for a 3.4 milliliter. You can get this for about $30. For the smaller, or for the 1.7, I believe you can buy it for, I think it was around like 15 or 20. It's pretty cheap. Plus you can get them in those gift packs with like 4 of the little Perry Ellis fragrances, or 5, however many they sell with them. So it's a pretty cheap cologne, in case you're price conscious. Now onto the actual notes for it. It's got a lot of notes that are combined into a scent. The notes are bergamot, cypress, celery, armoise, lemon zest for the top notes. The middle notes are estragon, rosemary, lavender, fir balsam, balsam, and fresh geranium. The base notes are oak moss, saddlewood, vetiver, olibanum, and patchouli. So it's got a really wide mix of notes. Now onto the more important part. What does it actually smell like? If you've smelled Drakkar Noir, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Drakkar Noir or Drakkar Noir, it's Drakkar Noir, that cologne. If you've smelled that before, think of this like a little spicier, soapier version of Drakkar Noir. So if you have Drakkar, I probably wouldn't recommend that you get this. You're really not getting anything much deeper, but I would call this a slightly altered knockoff of Drakkar Noir. It has that soapy smell a little bit. You can really smell the lavender. Believe it or not, you can smell the celery in it as well. You can smell the geranium. It's really got a mix of scent that comes at you, and it smells almost just like Drakkar Noir with a twist onto it. And that being said, it's a safe smell. It's almost a neutral smell. Some people have said, I looked on base notes. This is actually the first cologne that I came across that had more negatives, 3 negatives and like 2 positives. So it's not really reviewed, but the few reviews that it does have, it didn't hit a home run or anything. Where would I wear this? I would say it's better for wearing this to work. I consider it a safe work cologne. It doesn't really offend that many people as long as you spray it right and you don't over apply it. And it doesn't really have that wow scent. I've never ever gotten a compliment wearing this, so I should probably point that out. It's almost like you're just there. That's it. It's a scent, but it's not a scent that will wow you or floor you. That's my impression. For some reason or another, Drakkar Noir it's a pretty good scent, but this doesn't pull off the same thing. It's not a bad scent, and it's not a great scent. It stays on your skin for, I would say, anywhere between 5 and 10 hours, really. Well, on my skin, cologne usually tends to stay pretty well on my skin, so it'll last 10, 12, well off. I can wear it the entire workday, come home, and I'll still smell like it a little bit, and that I can smell. It projects pretty well too. You have to kind of be a little bit careful applying this because it will project pretty decently. So just be aware of that. As far as time of the year, And who can wear this? Anyone can wear this cologne. I don't really see any restrictions to young, old, or anything like that with this. Again, it's a neutral scent. It's kind of, I think it's a neutral scent. It's kind of there. It's a unique scent, but it's neutral. It doesn't really jump out. It can be worn year round. I've worn this in the summer, and I've worn this in the winter. It projects well in the winter, and it doesn't get too stuffy in the summer. Same thing with the fall. Actually, when I come to think of it, I think this might actually be better in the fall for it. But you can really, wear it year round. This is the first cologne that I've come across that I would not recommend, really. If you wanted this cologne, I say just go for Drakkar Noir. Just go for Drakkar instead. You're better off. It's not a bad cologne, but it doesn't jump out. Now the only redeeming factor is that it's cheap. It's very cheap. So if you want it in your collection, go ahead and pick it up. My rating of this, I give it a 5. Yeah, definitely 5 out of 10. 5 being average. 5. It's average. There are no real stories again that I have to tell about this, except this is one of the ones that I picked up, I believe, when I picked up Perry Ellis Reserve for this. I got it at the same time. Got the second bottle. I think it was a pretty cheap deal. I ended up getting this for I think $10, just because of how much stuff I happened to be buying. I purchased this at Sims. So that being said, any questions? As always, email me, leave a comment, do whatever you got to do. This has been Perry Ellis 360 Blue, and take care.